Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Beginner to Expert. This is part 12 Angular 7 tutorial, and in this session I will discuss how to create login page with master layout. So for that I have created a fresh project that is called Expert 7. So here you can check all are empty now, nothing is injected. Here you can check also during project creation I created the route also. So here route everything is configured but no path is given. So today I will show you how do we configure the route and how do we create the account layout with the login page. First thing, I need to install the Jquery because we are going to use the Bootstrap 4, and Bootstrap 4 actually depends on the Jquery. Because if you use if you are familiar with Bootstrap 3 or Bootstrap 4, then you get to know that everything events kind of things is depends on the Jquery. So Bootstrap, that framework itself designed with the Jquery. So that's why first step to install the Jquery. So for that I will open the terminal from here by pressing Ctrl tilde sign. Then I will write npm I for install, then Jquery. If I press enter, then it will install the Jquery inside the node modules folder. So here you can check it. Okay, now Jquery has been installed. Now next step would be to install the Bootstrap 4. So for that npm I, then Bootstrap, press enter. So if you press enter, actually it will get download inside the node modules from the npm packages, so npm repository. If you are not familiar with the npm packages or npm repository, you can find it out. So by googling, that is npm packages. So here npm is having own website. There all node modules packages is available. You can find it out. Even you can create by your own package, and you can install, or you can place it in the npm repository, so that other people get to know, and they can download and they can reuse it. I will show you, so in my upcoming video, how to create that independent packages. Okay, don't worry, I will teach you each and every scenario. Let us check whether it is installed or not. Okay, it is installed. Now you can check the Bootstrap 4. Here Bootstrap 4 version already installed. Now third step, we need to inject, means import the Bootstrap styles here, otherwise that layout will not come up. So for that one I will use @import, and here we can check node underscore modules module slash. Now we have to open the node modules. Here you have to check node modules, then Bootstrap. Here Bootstrap, then it will have dist folder. Inside dist there is a css. So node module Bootstrap dist css, node module Bootstrap slash dist slash css slash bootstrap dot min dot css. Here you can check bootstrap min dot css already available inside this folder. Now this is all about the style sheet of the layout. Now if you want to work with the Bootstrap event, like if you click the drop down like here I can show you. Here if you click the drop down menu is coming. Those kind of actually Bootstrap event. So those events available in the Bootstrap min.js. Okay, and for that one we have to inject that Bootstrap min.js file inside the angular.json file. Here angular.json, inside angular.json there is a property called scripts. So this is an array. Here we can keep the path of the bootstrap js. Here also node underscore module slash bootstrap slash dist slash, you can check it where it is, js. Here it is bootstrap min.js, strap bootstrap dot min dot js. Okay, now we need to build the application whether everything is working fine or not. So for that we have to run ng, or you have to build the app. If any error is there in your application, then it will show you the errors list, so we can correct it. Okay, now you can check. So many errors actually coming. Now we can fix it. So here one error we are seeing that no such file or directory. This is node modules bootstrap. Oh sorry, I made mistake with spelling. Bootstrap is trap bootstrap. Okay, now rebuild again. Ng build. Okay, now I just build. Now one more error is coming, that is in style.scss file failed to find node module bootstrap. Okay, sorry, here we don't need to keep this node modules folder, because angular itself, it will find first the node modules folder. If it is not found, then it will find in your assets folder. So now if I run, okay, let us check so whether any error is coming or not. Yeah, now you can check the everything is going well. So now my project has been compiled. Now one more thing we need to inject, that is Jquery min.js. So in order to use, so here I will write Jquery, and we can find it in the path, that is node modules Jquery here, and dist, inside dist, that is present inside dist node.js file. Okay, Jquery Jquery min.js. Okay. Okay, now again we have to rebuild the project, because just now we have injected one more file, that is Jquery min.js. For that I am rebuilding. Sorry, build. Okay, now my project has been built. Now clear the console. Now next step is to go the app module. Here I need to check. Okay, app component root component is injected. Routing module also is being injected. Now if I go to app component, here basic thing is will be there. I have to remove. Now next I will create one folder inside the app, that is called, you can say, pages. So whatever page means how many pages we will create in the future, those page module to be resides under the pages folder. Okay, now here I will create one more folder, that is called layout. See here, each and everything, as I said earlier, will be module based. So if I create home page or account page, so those page will have one module, so that we can inject it lazy load of this mod of the modules in the routing level. So in runtime it will be resolved. Instead of injecting all the modules in the app module, we will load the modules as a lazy load basis, so with the help of the routing. So I will talk about the routing in just a bit later. Okay, now to create the layout, so I will rename this app component as a layout. So I will rename this uh, app component as layout component. This will be app routing. I will keep it as like this. Now as we change the layout, so here also I will change layout module. If I change it here, we have to change it main.ts file, because from there only that root module actually bootstrapping, as I discussed in earlier. Now here one change happened, then we have to go that layout module, that bootstrap. We have to change that layout component as app component as layout component. Here also I'm changing layout, so this way we can customize our component. Here layout component I will put it over here and here as well. So and layout component is css, layout component html, layout module. Here is the routing. Okay. First we need to configure the route. So here I'm configuring. Actually this router module help us to render the child pages. So this router module actually comes from the angular core part, and this module will have two method, that is called one is for root and for child. Okay, so if we talk about the root level routing, then we will inject as a root, and if we want the child route will happen inside the parent route, then we have to use the for child method. So I will show you now here. So routes is nothing but routes collection. So this is a collection, or you can say list, or you can say as an array. So first parameter is the, or first property is path. So if now I'm writing the rules of the routes, if path coming as root, then I will redirect to my path like app slash you can say account. Okay, now we have to put path match full. That means this would be like case sensitive. So if root means exactly it should be a root, then only it will redirect to. So this path match property we have to add it, otherwise it will throw an error. So here we need to write full. Okay, now next, as I declare that path, if path comes as a root, then it will redirect to app component. Then we have to write if app component is coming as path, then we have to load children. So load children is nothing but to load a module in the runtime level. So here I am loading the children. So I will keep my all sub module, or you can say it features module inside the pages folder. So here I will write pages slash, let's say account slash account dot module hash account module. So now next step, we have to create that account module inside the pages folder. So for that I have to go inside that pages folder, cd src slash app slash pages. Now by using angular cli ng gm account, so I will use flat as well, so it will create an account module for us. Okay, now it is being created. Okay, so here I will create one more folder that is called account, and I will place this module inside the account. Okay, now this account module will have all the stuff related to the account, like login, registration, all. So here now inside account, so cd account, so here I will create account login component ng gc login. I want that login folder to be created inside that account, so that's why I didn't use that flat command. Here it is created, and you can check that account module also getting updated. That is account module. If you open here, login component automatically injected. Now here you can check that account module. This is my module name, and here inside pages, then account folder, inside the account there is a module account.module.ts file. So in the routing level, load children, so I give the same path, pages slash account slash that module name account.module. So don't need to put that .ts file, then hash symbol will be there, then the module name. So here is the module name. So now I configured one routing path, so whenever root path will come, that account module to be loaded over here. So we go to the account module, then we have to pass one routing to load the component. So account module is the container, but inside this container what are the components to be there, and depending upon the account module loading time, so which component to be loaded, so those kind of things we have to configure with the help of routing. So for that, constant routes, and this will be type of routes collection. Here path coming route, then I would like to load the component as login component. Now we have to register this constant route collection inside here imports. So as we know, router module will help us to load for child, because I already injected the root level routing, that is called, here you can check the route level for root. This will be a root routing, and those will be a, this will be a child routing. Here I can register that we can pass the route collection. Okay, now you can remove this common module from over here and check it, layout module is having that common module or not. It is not, so you have to inject common module. This common module nothing but to consists combination of the predefined stubs like all structural directive, that is called star ng if, star ng4, and switch case, everything which are inbuilt of the Angular, those will be resides in the common module. So we have to keep it in the root module, that is called layout. Now close it. Now layout component. Okay, here as well we have to pass layout component. Okay, now okay, here can check what are the errors is there. Okay, here, here, and here. Now all is result. Okay, so let's consider one div over here. That div will contain, if you press Ctrl spacebar, then all intelligence will come. Container fluid. If you are not familiar with the Bootstrap, so I will recommend you to learn the Bootstrap 4 or Bootstrap 3 with the through Bootstrap website. So here container fluid we can use. Now I will consider one div, that would be header. Okay, let's say header, and this will be a footer. Now in between header and footer there will be one tag that is called main. Okay, so these are the all from HTML5 tags. Now I will place a router outlet. So this component will help us to render the child page inside this component. Okay, so this router outlet I placed. Now my layout is ready. Now if I check app routing, here also account will be redirect. If app account coming, then account module to be loaded. Now if I go to the account module, here I configured if path is coming like app/account, then that would be also root path. Then if coming root path, then we'll load the login component. Okay, I think everything looks good. Now we have to run the project ng serve. Okay, now you can check one error is coming, that is called could not resolve module, that pages account module. Okay, so I think this path is not correct. Okay, make it as a root dot slash, means it will be like root. Okay, everything looks good, compiled successfully. Now we have to open it in the browser. So localhost, yeah, it is working fine. So here header it is showing, footer is also showing, and login works. So that login actually resides on the login component. So if you go to the login component HTML, here it is showing login works. Okay, now next step, to create the header using the Bootstrap 4. Here I already searched, so you can search it also in the W3 school. So here that required HTML tag is there, we can copy and paste it over here in the layout component HTML here. Now save the project and it will get automatically refreshed. Here you can check that header is working. Now if you click on the navigation, here also you can check that drop down menu is also working. Now this way we can create the footer as well. Now if we design the login, here also it will work. So for that, if you go to any login, Bootstrap for login layout, so you can check. Now if you consider this example we can take. So for this one we have to check this css. Okay, so let me copy all the css from here, and we will create one custom css folder over here. Inside the assets folder I will create one file that is called account layout.scss. Okay, so inside this I will paste all the required css file over here, and I will import this inside the main root styles folder. Okay, here import. Now I will write assets slash css slash layout css. Now save the project. Now it's getting compiled. Now next step, to copy the required HTML, copy and paste it inside the login page here. Now save the project. Now you can check whether it is working or not. Yeah, it is working. Now we need to add some custom css to make it in the center. Click the forgot password or sign up, then the other that registration page will come in the place of this signing page. Okay, so in my upcoming video I will show you how to create the child page, and that will be rendered inside this account layout. And also I will show the how to log in, and how to post the data to server, and depending on that we can get the token, how do we store that token, and after login how to redirect to the dashboard. So those kind of things I will be explaining in my upcoming video. Try it by yourself. So still if you have any queries, don't forget to leave a message in the comment section below. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.